I think maybe even Dirty Jersey Rat. Dirty Jersey. Yay! I love that stuff.
Yeah. Cardiff's not going to Hackamania, right? 3. And some people are speculating because they don't, either it's because of John and maybe AVA can give us some insight into this, or is it because he doesn't want to be recognized? He's admitted that he has his own criminal background, but we can't throw it in his face because we don't know who he is, right? And so potentially that, I don't know. Ava, what say you? Nice to meet you, by the way.
You as well. I've never experienced you until watching the stream tonight. I have so many questions for you.
Cool.
I think it's a fake out. I think that Cardiff is worried that John will show up and find out who he is, and so he's just not going to confirm he's going to be there. But come around Hackamania time, he'll find himself there.
But you know, Cardiff is definitely not scared of John, right? I mean, Cardiff's like apparently an ogre, like a just huge, like monstrous guy that would squash John in a second. Like, so he's not scared of John physically. You know that?
No,
right?
He's not scared of him physically. I think Cardiff is really scared of people finding out who he is and like throwing him and subjecting him to what he subjects other people to.
That's potential. Like, has John struck his channel or have any type of lawsuit against Cardiff at this moment? You're John's spokesperson. I hope you have a window open with that cigarette going. Come on.
I've got an exhaust whole rig.
All right.
Yeah. What's your room really look like, you weirdo?
My room.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. There's definitely
when you turn off the Rush Limbaugh backdrop,
over.
like what's really going on over there, motherfucker? No, I think that
scary stuff.
Hey,
come on, we can be friends. Yo. We're both from Portland. We're gonna meet up. We're gonna drive around. We're gonna see each other one day. So yeah.
But I think that well, I'm not like the strike. I don't know. Everyone asked me about every strike because I did one. My understanding is that John struck Cardiff, which threw Cardiff for a loop, and so Cardiff doesn't use YouTube anymore. Was that your question?
When was the last time? Why do you think you think the reason Cardiff is not going to Hackamania 3 is because he doesn't want his identity exposed? Or I'm asking, is there already nobody wants to get sued and John's suing everybody? So
no, I don't think. Well, Cardiff is saying he's suing John. Apparently,
Cardiff is suing John.
That was the way he framed that whole "I'm not going to Hackamania" thing. Was like as if there's pending litigation on his end. Like, did you watch his actual like announcement? I just actually saw it for the first time yesterday.
Yeah, no, I guess maybe
it's framed like a damages lawsuit.
But the whole thing is Cardiff is not going to sue John because then his identity would be exposed. Because he's not going to be like, I'm going to file papers. My name is Potato, or
exactly.
Yeah, so he won't sue John, and so that would defeat the whole purpose. He'd be exposed at that point.
I don't think John is suing Cardiff, and Cardiff isn't suing John. John struck Cardiff. I don't think John's going to strike Cardiff again. Cardiff is so scared of his identity being found out that he retreated to Rumble. And I think he doesn't know if John started just randomly saying he's going to Hackamania. And so I think Cardiff was like, oh shit, this might happen. So as far as Cardiff's concerned, he's like, I'm just going to say I'm not going to go so that John can't plan to find out who I am. But I think,
could you say that maybe Cardiff is sort of provoking, antagonizing, or doing some sort of bid of like, I'm not going, and it's to see what sort of reaction he'll get out of John. We're still, and I said this at the top of the show, we're still 3 months, away from Hackamania. So a lot of these guys are very performative with some of the things that they say. So I sort of take it all with a grain of salt.
Dan, I love your framing of that question, and I don't know if we're on the same page about this. To me, this whole Hackamania thing is fucking lame. It is a testament to how good of a promoter people like Melton are, that people are just even talking about, like, who's going to go to Hackamania? Oh, I don't know if I'm going to go to Hackamania anymore. It's like, Hackamania is a bunch of fat fucking losers, like, getting together and just, like, fucking awkwardly sitting with each other. The idea that
Landon went here.
Anybody would plan ahead to April for this, like, it's so stupid. And so, yeah, I don't know, man.
I didn't have a problem with you till just now. Yes, I'm a fat loser, but not everyone there is. It's fun. It's a good time.
That's fine.
I don't know. I have a ticket. I might have a conflict. I'm not sure yet.
A lot of
it's
people I
something to figure out.
respect are going. Just this notion of just that we're talking about it, like who's gonna go. It's just again
Who's got a
testament
promo
to
code?
Melton's.
We're not talking
like,
about who's going to go. We're talking about who's not going, right? And so that would be Cardiff and it would be merch for very different reasons, except Cardiff won't say why. That's what we're not talking about who's going. We're talking about who's not going and why.
I'm not even speaking just to this conversation itself. It's like any show. They're like, so you're gonna like Eco was with Husey earlier. All right, so you're going to Hackamania? When are you gonna go? Like it's just this thing that it's just like so stupid to me. But I mean, who am I to judge all of the fun that you all will have?
That's a good point.
I mean, I'm thinking about going to Vegas, not to the event per se. I'm not interested in the event. I'm not interested in live podcasts and sitting there. I want to go to Vegas possibly to meet different people in person, such as Yuzi and Rochi and Eckel and people that are coming from across the pond, as they say, and to meet different chatters and people that I talk to. So I would like to go not for Hackamania, the event per se, but the fact that all these different people are going to be in one spot.
Kim
Deb,
Nicholson, you
Deb,
can meet
that's-
Kim Nicholson maybe as an example, right? She's
Kim
gonna be there.
Nicholson, yeah, Kim Nicholson, KB, I've met, Lady KB. I'm not interested in the programming.
Deb, see that to me is absolutely reasonable. And if I wanted to go, it would be on. If first of all, I'm not going to plan to go this far ahead to
Right.
anything like that. But if I was, it would just be like I'll fly to Vegas and if those people are around and hang out with them. But I'm not going to be like part of this like.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm going to Hackamania, or now I'm not going to go because I just learned that Kumia is a pedophile, or the whole.
Right, but nobody cares if you go or not. That's the difference. I mean, these people are content creators that are part of the universe, and so when they back out for a reason, it's different than AVA going.
Well,
like,
I got to tell you that I've been asked. I got to tell you that I've been asked a gajillion times if I'm going, so it seems like people care.
Me
I'm
too,
responding
right?
to the fact that people. I don't think people are asking you, Brian Landon.
Are you
but
going?
but people are asking me, and huh?
Are you going, Hackamania?
You took off your Ricky Gervais rig.
Oh yeah.
Ava, Shardy McDennis 3852 for $2. Thanks. He says, or she says, Ava, you obviously can see Cardiff is trolling, right? Do you think Cardiff's trolling with the announcement that he's not going?
Well, yeah, like my analysis is that what he's saying isn't going to be the outcome. I do think that if you watch his behavior after he got struck by John, like he started threatening John in a way where he's being a little more unpredictable, so we can't assume intentions too much. All I'm saying is that whatever he's saying isn't really what's going to happen. Whether it's trolling or whether it's a strategy is different. But he's very protective of his identity, and I can find. And if I'm him and that's my situation, it's logical to like not want to confirm I'm going to be somewhere when he really needs John to not find out who he is. And John's got guys in Vegas. So
why would he be so afraid? Why would he be so afraid to that John found out who he was?
Because he's got it coming so bad because he sat there and mocked the way other people react to having their privacy invaded for like 3, 4, 5 years and harassed John. And so if John finds out who he is and like there's a family member that's gay, or if he's got a gay like sister, or all the things that Cardiff does to other people, he doesn't want John to have that over him.
So you said he has it coming. He has it coming.
As far as karma is concerned, in my view, yeah. Like why shouldn't he deal with what he subjects other people to and what he criticizes other people's reactions to when he clearly doesn't want his privacy invaded, but he has a lot of judgment about the way other people react to it. So yeah, he doesn't want to deal with that.
I'm with Ava on this. It's like when you start like A-logging other people when you're hiding behind this persona and a group everything's protecting you, it's an unfair playing field, whether you like John or not. I like why is this guy so special that everybody
Anyone hiding behind anything are just cowards.
But Brian, it's not.
I couldn't agree more. Actual Shmuel Buckman.
But Brian, it's not about that Cardiff harasses people and therefore he should get it. It's that Cardiff criticizes the way people respond to having their privacy invaded and their family members being affected by his behavior. And within that, I think there's karma there.
I agree with you. I mean, we were talking about it earlier tonight where it's very easy to point out. I mean, Cardiff has talked about he has a criminal record, but if you don't know who he is, you can't pick it up. Meanwhile, he attacks Chad all the time about his criminal record. So I definitely agree with that. There's more to it. There has to be more to it than that.
There is.
has to be.
Melton, actually, I think Melton alluded to it, actually. It's kind of a goof, this whole thing about I'm not going because of John. There's a conflict, a personal conflict going on that he can't make it. That's the, boring truth of it. So there's a personal
and then you spin it so it sounds like, oh, it has something to do with this to get people talking about it like we are.
It's fun, and it's fun to make it a goof
I
like
heard
that.
Melton isn't going.
But yeah,
Pretty sure he's gonna be
like
there,
obviously
actually,
obviously the part of it that sounded all litigious is all just bullshit or whatever. But like I do think there's something going on in that relationship between Cardiff and his like three little fucking or between Tukey and his three like fucking sycophants.
I don't know
and I
if
think
you
that they're
know
not
this,
getting along
but
very well.
Rocco
and there's-
plays all of them.
What's that? Can
He
you
does all
repeat
the
that?
characters. Rocco does OJ. He does the pineapple and all the weird characters.
Oh,
All right,
I love that it's blended into
I had to put
Biden.
you away. Ava, what were you saying? I had to put him away.
I don't remember.
I'm out.
Wait, what was I saying? It was,
We were saying you said you think there's some kind of friction behind the scenes between that core group.
100%. I noticed it a few weeks ago when I started busting Tukey's balls. Is that there was this like first initial thing where everyone just suddenly was protecting Tukey because in the sense that maybe he's in some fragile state, and so they were like ball washing, not or nut glazing.
Nut glazing. Yes,
I like
nut
that.
glazing.
Much better than ball washing.
Thank you.
But then there was this tension, and then OJ got mad. I think it's real, but if you've watched their last three shows in the last 3 weeks, there is this awkward tension, and Cardiff kind of seems to be taking like the oranges side, where like he felt again. These people are pussies, by the way. Like you're gonna storm off of a show because like people might find out you were sick last year for Hackamania. I mean, oy vey. But yeah, there's a tension there that's going on. The system is breaking down, and so therefore, to answer that person's chat, you can't just assume Cardiff is trolling because things aren't kind of working the way that they always did. So there might be a little bit here and there of the different dimensions of it, if that makes sense.
I agree that this seems like there's tension there. I think it comes down to money. And I think Tukey is raking it in, and those guys have been a part of it, and they're very good and integral part of it, and funny and giving, and they're showing up, and they're not getting paid. That's where I would come from. I don't know where else. I don't know.
We know
why
how they
OJ
split the
got
money
fired.
by any chance? Does anyone know?
Yeah, it's
the
100% to
economics?
Tukey.
Is it
You know
really?
that for a fact, though? Do you know that? That they don't maybe divvy it up?
That's what they.
I mean, have they said that?
Yeah, I mean, I think Rocco says it all the time. That's like I don't pay anyone.
Cardiff, you got to call me, man. I got to negotiate you a better deal, brother. Like,
Well,
Without getting
Cardiff does well on his own. No, his show does well. He gets a lot of super chats. The person I'm wondering about is JT. So how does he get paid? Because he's like the
who cares?
Behind
I mean,
the
he doesn't. He doesn't get paid. And to be fair to Rocco, OJ's channel and Cardiff's channel wouldn't be monetized or doing as well as it is without his show. So he looks at it as like, this is how you like Stern. Like I asked Bob Levy earlier on MLC, what does Stern pay you? 2 plugs was his answer. 'Cause I think